Hello everyone, welcome to a DSP video. Our boy, Mr. Huffstuff, he isolated a part of the pre-stream yesterday, I think, where he talks about YouTube and the future of KO Gaming. So I figure we should talk about it. He says some stuff that is going to be interesting and so on and so forth. I do also kind of want to talk about the Hate Live podcast as well, but that might be a separate video as well. I don't know just yet, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. You'll find out probably when this video is uploaded. So, yeah, let's see what happens with KO Gaming. Let's see what KO Gaming has in its future. Oh, wait, wrong window.
Now, I've gotten a lot of questions recently. A lot of questions about reviews, folks. People have been asking me, Phil, are you going to do game reviews? Because you did not review Hellblade. And we're curious, moving forward, are you going to be doing game reviews for all the games of the hardcore gaming season? Because KO Gaming hasn't had a new video now for 3 months. That's absolutely true, ladies and gentlemen. Ever since...
And honestly, he should just kind of, if he cares about monetizing a channel and making money off of a channel, then he should just kill KO Gaming right now. Because even if he gets, like, decent views, that's the thing I don't really quite get with Phil, is that he refused to do KO Gaming videos throughout the summertime and all that stuff. He refused to do videos for that channel. If he even does it just in the fall, he still will not be making enough, because he'll get the typical amount of views from his fans to watch it. Okay, you know, that's fine. Okay, they watch it, but then, you know, he might get a few surges of new viewers, but then they're just gonna leave come next year. So it's just gonna be pointless. He's just not gonna be making enough money off of KO Gaming to really make a difference. It won't be making as much as like DSP Gaming or even the King of Hate vlogs. I mean, he might get enough views and he might get enough money off of the ads from that, but it's just it won't be good for the long run. It will just be okay for the fall, and then it's just there's no point, you know, like I just don't see the point of keeping a channel alive just for like less than half a year every year. Like there's no point. There's no point to me. Like it just makes no sense. But whatever.
Since sometime in May, I basically have not put any time or effort into any videos on KO Gaming. I've just been doing live games.
He could have uploaded the KO Gaming submission program shit. He could have done that. But he didn't want to do that because he didn't want people to like those videos more than his, which makes no fucking sense, because either way he gets money, so why wouldn't... Because he did say, like, I think it was like in one of his drama vlogs earlier, that he said that he doesn't want to upload nothing but fan-made videos because he doesn't want to saturate the channel with with those videos or something, and it just didn't make sense, because it's better to upload a video anyway. I don't know, like
gameplay streams every single day. Now, mostly, let's be honest here, that's because there was nothing to review. During the summer, there was nothing going on. There was no new game.
He can't... Like, that's the other thing I really dislike about what he did with KO Gaming. He could have done something more unique with it, you know, maybe talk about an old game or whatever, but he only wants to do reviews on that channel. Like, only reviews. We're gonna go on a little field trip.
What's going on, everyone?
Montages, countdowns, reviews. He should just get rid of the montages and countdowns at this point, because he doesn't really do montages. His fans do montages, but okay. He doesn't do any countdowns at all, so there's really no point of having these things listed here, but, you know, it is what it is.
Games. I can't review new games if they're not out. And, let's be honest here about Hellblade, by the time that Hellblade, controversy exploded, everyone already knew what Hellblade was. Everyone, you know what I mean? I mean, it wasn't like, oh, Phil needs to review Hellblade because it's a game where really his opinion is going to matter. Not really, because everyone knew about the controversy. Everyone knew what the game was. The game was.
But people watch reviews to know your opinions on a game, though. They don't go there like, what's Hellblade? I need to watch a review to understand what Hellblade is. People watch reviews so that they could get a better understanding or to listen to another person's opinion on something. Like, if I did a review, like, I did a thoughts video on my main channel. A little shout out for my other channel right here, but I did a video on Persona 5. It was not my review of Persona 5, but it was just a general thoughts video on my thoughts on Persona 5. I uploaded that because I wanted to give people my general opinion that was kind of unorganized and a little bit like just off the cuff kind of thoughts on a game that, I didn't think I was going to like, and I gave people my thoughts on that. Was it a great video? Probably not. But I did it anyway because I thought it'd be interesting just to put my opinions out there. That's the whole point of YouTube. And he is just, well, what's the point of doing a review if everyone knows what it is? Like, that's not really the point. It's not about that. It's about your thoughts on the game. Like, I did that video on Persona 5, as I said. I didn't do it because, well, people don't know what Persona 5 is. I should make a video so people know what it is. I made the video so people can listen to my opinion on it. That's the whole fucking point of doing reviews, making videos, is to give your thoughts on something. So, okay.
It was heavily reviewed by people who rushed their fucking reviews out. And honestly, I really didn't think that it was going to matter if I really reviewed the game or not. Okay.
But you're supposed to do reviews for your fans, though, and your viewers. It's supposed to be something that you give your 2 cents on. Like, everyone makes reviews of every game. I don't see anyone say, like, well, everyone already reviewed Persona 5. Why should I review Persona 5? Well, everyone reviewed Ruby Volume 3. Why should I review it? It's kind of dumb to think like that. Like, there is this whole sense of you need to kind of strike the iron while it's hot. Fair enough, but at the same time, if you care for the video you make and you work really hard on it and you don't really care about views and you just work and you want to work on it, just fucking do it. Like, I'm still working on my Persona 5 review. I'm probably gonna finish that, honestly. Probably I'm aiming to get everything said and done and ready to upload. The latest would be like early September, earliest would be late August. And that's like the window I'm working with. Yeah, by the time I finish it, everyone knows about Persona 5. There's already reviews of Persona 5. People already talk about Persona 5. Everyone knows about it, but I still want to work on that review because I want to make that video. I want to kind of structure this review. I want to try some interesting things with it. Well, I might not make it to the review, maybe, but we'll see what happens with it. I'm kind of getting ahead of myself now, but still, I still want to work on this Persona 5 review no matter what, because I want to make that video. I want to share my opinions with that game and my experience with that game in that review. And the other reason why I did that thoughts video is that people can get my general impression of it. Because in my review, I'm probably going to get into spoilers, to be honest. I might make a review that has spoilers in it because it's such a long time since that game has been out that obviously everyone has beaten it. So this review I'm working on will probably contain spoilers, and I'll put warnings in it, but it is what it is. I mean, that's the other thing. Like, he could have also taken advantage of doing a late review and just going to spoilers, because he could have done a review thinking to himself, well, by the time I make this review, people have already beat the game. I could just go into spoilers, talk about my specific thoughts at this particular plot point. But whatever, he's not that smart, apparently.
Mr. 80s guy in the stream chat just said something that just hit a chord and actually was exactly what I was going to speak of. Let me read what he said. He says, your reviews back in the day where you sat on your couch were good enough for me. Does anyone else agree? Ladies and gentlemen.
That is I mean, part of me did like those reviews, but I only liked him because he sounded like he played the game and he felt genuine in them. In the KOGaming reviews, he didn't sound at all like he gave a shit. He was like, oh, well, Injustice 2 is a really good game. It's like he had this fake ass fucking voice, and when he did these like on the couch reviews that he did before, he didn't do that. He kind of talked like in his normal voice. So technically, yeah, those reviews were better, but not because oh well he sat on his couch and that was fine. I think he needed to do something visually with it. It was just you know, sitting in front of a camera, like the only way that it would work is if you like say like, oh, it's off the cuff kind of like video. Like I do movie reviews on my main channel. I call them on the spot review. I call them on the spot because I record that review immediately after. I don't necessarily count them as a formal review though. Like I might do formal reviews of those movies I've done an on the spot review of. Like I might go back and watch Lady Macbeth, for example, and do a more thorough, thoughtful review. But on the spot reviews that I'm doing on that channel are just kind of like quick little thought pieces. They're not very long. They're not very in depth. They're just kind of giving you my quick take on a movie I just saw. Hence the name. But if I'm doing a formal review, like Persona 5, as I said, I'm doing a formal review of, I'm taking time and making the video, like, I'm still debating, should I make it a long video, should I aim it to be 30 minutes, 20 minutes? I kind of like doing an hour-long review, but that's way too long as well. So I want to make something that's kind of like, that's good, that kind of hits all the spots I want it to hit. I want to cut the bullshit out, all that kind of stuff. Phil doesn't want to fucking do that. He's so fucking lazy, and that's what it is. He wants to go back to lazy reviews, and I'm telling you right now, he's gonna do that. He's gonna go back to lazy reviews. I know he's gonna fucking do that because, again, when he makes videos like this, when he talks 12 minutes about this, about as to why doing lazy reviews are better, he's gonna fucking do it. It's the same shit that, as I said, back when he was during the laid off stream he did, where he's like spitballing ideas of what to do. He spoke very in depth about being a Twitch streamer, and look what happened. He became a Twitch streamer. So he's gonna do this. He's gonna do this. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If not, he'll pat himself on the back regardless. It's a win-win for him. He'll either say, I persevered in doing edited reviews, so I'm really good, dude. Yeah, hell yeah. If that doesn't work out and he does lazy reviews, guys, I did it. I made a change that made perfect sense, and I saved KO Gaming by doing nonsense lazy reviews.
Gentlemen, here's the situation. All right, I'm being real with you here on pre-stream today, so I hope that.
Yeah. He also did talk about this. Excuse me, on the weekend preview as well. So he's been real. He's been real all the time. But remember, he's the most realest motherfucker on the internet. He's always real with you. But now he's being real, okay? So
you're paying attention because this is going to be pretty important.
Yeah,
all
pay
right?
attention.
Here's the deal, folks. And this is just being very starkly honest with you. Don't think that if I'm taking time out during the week, when normally I would be doing maybe a nighttime stream, all right? I don't think that if I take time away from nighttime streaming to do these reviews like I was doing on KO Gaming, that it's going to work. I'm being honest with you.
The thing is that these late night streams he doesn't even make that much. Like, if you look at the bits and cheers, he makes way more in the first stream. Like, way more. The second stream, he gets, like, change. He gets chump change at that. Like, he could get from anywhere from, like, $1 to $10, maybe $20, unless BSV like really wants to shove his bits up DSP's ass. But it's been usually kind of smaller than what he would get on the first stream. So I don't really get the point of just saying, well, I can't do edited videos on the like at night or whatever. It just doesn't really makes sense why he's finding reasons not to do it.
With you. Okay.
Okay.
Last year I had this experiment with KO Gaming where a lot of the times I didn't do late night streams instead.
I like how he says it was an experiment. How was it an experiment? You wanted to do KO Gaming, you wanted to do edited reviews, so you took time to work on them. That wasn't really much of an experiment. That's much of like, okay,
I was doing edited
okay,
videos. I was doing these edited
wow.
style reviews for KO Gaming. And some of them took off and some of them didn't. But the bottom line is that earlier this year, when YouTube's ad revenue fell out, all right, when the bottom fell out of YouTube, this style of video of me sitting here and editing for anywhere from 3 to 7 hours, depending on the length of the review and the complexity of it or whatever, it doesn't seem to work. I'm putting so much time and effort into these videos, and they're making me $5.
It has nothing. I don't get this correlation that he's trying to push onto his viewers. His viewers probably understand it because they're slaves and they're conditioned to believe whatever he says. But he's saying that, oh, the video of editing videos is not making me much money. But that correlation doesn't make sense because like how does YouTube's algorithm or YouTube's system or whatever like look at a video like, hey, this video is edited. Okay, demonetize that. Fuck that video. He gets nothing for it. Oh, an unedited video. Okay, here's all the money. Like that doesn't really make sense. I don't get the connection. The only connection I can kind of make is that his videos are garbage and no one watches them. I mean that's kind of a negative like detractor line of thinking, I guess, but his editing has not evolved and it did not improve at all. Like that's the thing. I fucking can't stand when he's trying to say like I guess what he's trying to push on is that the reason why his edited videos don't work is because they're not negative. But that's also bullshit because the thing is when he does a negative video, even these videos, these kind of videos, these DSP detractor videos, the reason why they perform a lot better is because when you're talking negatives, when you're criticizing something, you are way more passionate about it. You get really like into it. Like it's interesting because you get a conversation out of it. But you can do that with a positive review as well. I've seen a lot of reviews on YouTube that are positive that get a lot of conversations going because it's interesting. But in order for positive reviews to work and in order for you to make them work is you have to put effort. You have to put a lot of effort in them. Yeah, you could say it's bullshit to do that. It's bullshit that negative videos get easy attention, but that's just how it is. Everyone loves drama. Everyone loves the negativity. Of course, those are easy targets. That's why a lot of these channels, like this channel in particular, SOK, some of the videos of Tevin's videos, like when he does DSP videos, H3 when they do like Endure videos as well or React videos in general, they all get attention because it's about negatives. It's easy to do negatives. It's very fucking easy. Like this. That's why this channel is fucking not. I consider a dumpster because these videos are garbage. To be quite honest, these videos are garbage because it's just okay. Start record. Oh look, DSP said nonsense. But the reason why I keep doing these videos is because they're also in a way kind of fun to make. These are just kind of fun little dumbass videos. I mean, these videos are not very like high level quality content here. But it's just when you do a positive video, you have to put a lot of time and effort to make it work. And it's bullshit, but if you love what you're doing, if you want to make it succeed, you will fucking do it. You'll make it happen. Like it's just insane that he just throws in the towel because he has to put a little bit more effort in something. Like it's fucking nonsense. Like again, I'll plug this channel, Youngtown. Great channel. I love that channel. It's a great YouTube channel. I recommend it. Um it's a very positive channel. The only thing is that he hasn't been uploading videos recently, which is kind of sad. But he does a lot of streams as well. But he does a lot of rap. He does a lot of rap music. He does a lot of rap with video games or whatever. The reviews he does are pretty interesting and are pretty funny. Some of his videos are very motivational. It's such a good channel. It's such a good channel. There's a lot of good positive channels out there. It's just that these videos are successful because you can balance a negative review with a positive review. Like it's just you know what I mean. It's just fucking garbage what he's trying to tell his viewers like, "Oh, my videos don't work because they're positive." No, they don't work because his voice is fucking obnoxious to sit through. No one wants to sit through a fake ass voice. Be like, hey, hello everyone, welcome to KO Gaming, and we're gonna talk about Injustice 2. Injustice 2 is a good game, and you know what? NetherRealm makes good fighting games, and I really like fighting games because it's just so fucking annoying to sit through that.
Okay? Now, it's not really about the money, it's about being able to pay my bills.
It's not about the money, but let me get into the money part of it. Okay.
And keep doing this long term.
Okay.
I don't care about being rich. I care about being able to do what I love for a living.
Again, I'm. He's not really saying this, but he's kind of like it's kind of sparking this this part. But I'm tired of him trying to allude to like I'm not trying to be rich. I'm not trying to be rich. It's like no one has ever faulted him for like being like a millionaire here. It's just that he's trying to make a little bit over the means he can live by. That's what people are trying to say. Is that it's not that he's making enough money to like buy a fucking Lamborghini or to like go around the world or whatever. He's not making that much money, but he's trying to squeeze as many pennies as he can when he obviously doesn't need to because he was able to buy plants. He was able to buy a lot of fucking shit that he didn't really need. Like, did he really need to go on vacation? No, he didn't need to. Did he need to go to see Spider-Man Homecoming? No, he needs to pay his bill. So why go see fucking Spider-Man? Why buy fucking Netflix? Of course, he claims that a fan donated a Netflix gift card to me, but I mean, okay, fair enough. But still, he has like an Amazon Prime account. He has he still renews his subscription to PlayStation Plus. He renews. I'm pretty sure he renews Xbox Live. If he was truly struggling to make ends meet, he would probably cancel Amazon Prime. I'll tell you that right now. He would cancel that. If he was struggling to make money, he would cancel Amazon fucking Prime. But no, he would find some way to cut corners, but he's not. He still has 2 lines of internet for whatever fucking reason. He has 2 TVs, 2 cable boxes. I think he has 2 cable boxes. I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I know he got rid of one. But
All right. And if I'm spending
whatever.
anywhere from 3 to 8 hours to make $5, I'm not going to be able to keep doing this in the long run.
But if you make money from your streams and you add the $5 to that, wouldn't that be more money? Okay.
It's that simple.
Like,
Okay.
what if you did one night? Because like again, the second streams barely make enough money. Anyways.
It's just matter of fact.
Whatever.
It's, being real with all of you, it's just not going to work. Okay? So moving forward, we have 2 choices. All right?
Choices.
Here's the 2 choices I present to you, and I want to know what you think. All right? Here's what we'll think here, all right? Number 1, I could just abolish formal game reviews. All right? Completely abolish them. And what I will do from now on is when I complete a game, for a final part of the playthrough, I will actually live right there on stream and then record it for YouTube. The final part of the playthrough will include a mini review where I give you my overall thoughts about the game. It may not include...
Honestly, that is a terrible idea for many reasons. I'm gonna use something recent for me to explain to you why that's a terrible idea for a review, to review a game like immediately after. I recently finished Little Witch Academia. Great anime. I loved it. I saw it last night, and man, when I saw all those episodes, finally, I was like, oh wow, it's amazing, perfect. It's amazing. I got like really amped about that show because it was a really good show. It carried a lot of emotions by the end. But this morning when I woke up this morning, I was like, okay, it's still a good show. I still enjoyed Little Witch Academia. I would still recommend it, but it's just that I might not have said, oh, it's perfect anime. It's the best anime ever made. Depending on the game and depending on the thing you watch, you get amped. You get amped for it. So, like Persona 5, when I beat that game as well, I got the true ending and I was like, wow, amazing true ending. It's like fucking 10 out of 10, perfect game, amazing. I'm doing a new game plus of it now, and you know when I'm playing it, I still see some error issues I have with that game that stand out a little bit more. Like the beginning kind of drags. It's still too. I think the beginning is still a little too long because when I look at Persona 3, when I played that game for the first time, it just drops right in. Persona 5 is just it kind of drags in the beginning. So when I'm playing it now, it's like, okay, you know what? No, what? Persona 5 might not be a perfect game necessarily. It's a brilliant game. It's great, but I might not have said it's like the most seminal, like perfect game ever made. That's the issue right there as to why doing reviews immediately after is terrible. It's terrible because you get influenced so much by the end of that game that it might taint the review. That's why a lot of people might wait a little bit. That's honestly kind of why he kind of shits on early reviews, which is kind of ironic. Is that you rush through the game and this and that. When you beat the game, you also get like kind of influenced by how you feel by the end. If the final boss you feel is cheap, you're gonna hate the game. You're gonna be more critical of it. But if the final boss is really easy and you feel accomplished, you're gonna be like, "Wow, great game!" And you're not gonna really think about the glaring issues that game might have had. That's why I don't want him to do this. Please, please, DSP fans, if you're watching this video and you're thinking as to what he should do for his reviews, don't recommend that. Don't, because it's terrible. It's a terrible way to review a game. But honestly, it wouldn't make much of a difference because even if he did not do that, his other option still kind of falls in line with that issue because he's still being influenced a little bit, but he needs some time to think and really mull over what he really thought about the game and to get the hype out of his system and really think about it. Take the time to think about what he really liked and what he didn't like because obviously the highest moments of a game, show, movie, whatever are gonna obviously influence the review way more than the low points. When you are able to take out the high points and you're able to look back at it and think about it, you're able to be more critical of it and be more objective to what's going on. So I don't like this idea that he has, and it's a very bad idea. It's really bad.
Include a review score anymore because I don't think it would be fair for me to give a review score like that. But I would be able to give you my final thoughts on a game as I complete it.
I mean, yeah,
Okay?
even if he doesn't give a review score, I still stand by that because it's still shitty to kind of do that. I don't know. I don't think that's a good idea.
That's one option. That's one option. All right.
But he does that anyway.
Option
though.
2.
So.
All right, would be that instead of doing the edited style videos that I was doing for KO Gaming, all right, instead of that, I go back to my old style of video review, where basically I just sit here on my love seat.
You know what? You know what's funny? Like, I didn't even think about this when he first said it when I watched it yesterday, but he made KO Gaming specifically for edited videos. Specifically. And now he's killing it. Oh my god, man. He really hated it. That whole year that he did KO Gaming, he hated it. And I knew this was going to be the fate of KO Gaming, that he would just drop doing edited videos entirely. Man, that is sad. That's the saddest thing, that he just kind of drops everything that why he made that channel. Like,
I talk about the game for a good 20-30 minutes, hitting on the positives, negatives, and everything, and I outline it all in a take, and that's it. So that way...
So that tells me that he does one take. He'll do one take, only one take for these reviews, which is kind of sad. I mean, if that's how he does reviews, I do more effort in these dumbass videos then, because there are multiple takes I do of these videos where either I might say the beginning of a video might be shitty, or maybe I get a little too critical in the middle of a video, so I might just scrap the whole video because I might not think that's fair. But if that's the case, then that's kind of sad that these dumb videos that don't really take that much time out of my day have more effort than his what he's proposing, which is really fucking sad. I'm just being honest. That's really sad, man.
It only takes me 20-30 minutes to do a review versus anywhere from 3 to 7 hours. So I could do either style. All right? I could do either style. It would either be number one, a live review at the end of the playthrough. That's the final part of the playthrough.
So
or number
if he does that, then like the King of Hate vlogs is already tainted with the bits and cheers and sub bullshit. So now that's gonna also taint KO Gaming if he does that. Wow. Wow.
two, I sit here on my love seat and I talk to the camera just like I used to back in the day, the old style review, and basically that's how the reviews will continue. Now listen, I know there's going to be people that are upset because there are people who subscribe to KO Gaming, they love the edited style of video, this is what they want. I'm not the one.
He fucking does not give a fuck about his YouTube viewers. He does not give a fuck. He only cares about the bottom line. That's all this is. Oh, I know people sub to KO Gaming for this, but fuck them. I'm not making money. Fuck them. I gotta make money. It's YouTube's fault. No, it's not YouTube's fault. It's your fault for fucking them over, Phil.
That caused this to fuck up. It's YouTube that fucked it all up.
No.
When I was making decent money on these YouTube videos...
No, I'm sorry. It's not YouTube's fault. It's his, because he... I mean, okay, it's like, yeah, Titanic, or a ship, let's say. This is a ship. A ship is KO Gaming, and the iceberg is YouTube. He hits, that ship hits the iceberg, and he's sinking. Usually Ken goes down with his ship, and he's trying to, like, kind of get everyone off the boat, or trying to, like, save the ship, or whatever. He's trying to do something to help everyone. Here, Phil is the kind of guy that would just run out of the boat like, I need to leave! Out of my way, get into the lifeboat and run off. That's DSP, what he's doing with KO Gaming. He does not give a fuck about the viewers that wants to watch edited channel. He is just booking it to the lifeboat and just leaving them in the dust. That's what he's doing. He does not give a fuck about them. He's not even thinking about them. And he'll be on that boat and he's like, look, it's not my fault that we hit the shit. It's not my fault that we hit the iceberg. It's the fucking boat. Okay, it's the fucking iceberg's fault. Okay, if the iceberg wasn't there, we would have been fine. But the iceberg happened to be there, and I decided not to improve where we were going because the path we were on was perfect. It was a perfect path, and this iceberg just happened to hit it. So fuck it. I gotta go. I gotta leave this ship, guys. Later, like. Kind of a weird analogy, but hopefully you know what I mean. Hopefully.
It didn't matter if I took a few hours to work on them, The bottom line is YouTube fucked up, and KO Gaming, earlier this year when I was putting all that time still into making the reviews, was bringing in, like, I'm not even exaggerating here, folks, okay? No exaggeration.
I think he's exaggerating. I think he is. It might not be a gross exaggeration, it might not be an amazing exaggeration, but I think he's exaggerating by some margin here, to be honest.
Even when I was actively putting out reviews every week in the months of February, March, even into April.
Okay. He said weekly. Let's take a look at these weekly reviews. So that's 3 months. 3 months ago. Oh, okay. I can't get fucking exact dates. I have to like go to the video. I don't like that. This was April 1st. Okay. This was April 20th. I'm sure there's more than a week in between the 1st and the 20th of April. I'm just saying. I think there's more than a few weeks. Then this was April 24th. Okay, that's a few days, but okay. This was April 27th. Wow, he was really productive during this week, right? This was May 15th. Okay, a little bit more time. These are just montages, but like, I don't know. I would not necessarily consider these weekly, to be honest, but it is what it is.
It basically made about $200 a month. All right.
$200 a month. I want you guys to think about something. I want you guys to think about this. All right. during his Twitch streams, when he gets a tip or a bit or whatever of $100 or $200, what does DSP say? Well, this is gonna help me pay my bills. It's gonna help me pay my bills immensely, dude. If he makes $200 a month with KO Gaming, and he makes, a lot of money with bits and all that shit, and he makes like what, $1,000 on Patreon. I don't know, man. I don't know. See, that's what I mean. That he can't really keep his story straight when it comes to money. Like every time that if something performs low, he acts as if that's the only source of income he has, and other sources of income is just kind of whatever. Like, oh, DSP Gaming is important. I need that channel to be A-okay because that's where I'm making all my money. And Twitch is okay too. It's like, 50-50. Okay, what about KO Gaming? I cannot use KO Gaming, okay? It's terrible. But if he's making like enough with DSP Gaming, he could I don't know. He has like all this venue of money, and it's like if one's down, he kills it completely. That's fucking insane. Then he should just kill Teespring at this point. He should just remove Teespring at that point because he's not making enough money off Teespring.
Let's think about that. Putting in every video, I was putting in how many videos? Like 2-3 major videos a week. Plus I was doing
No, you weren't. There was like maybe 2 weeks within during this year where you had a lot of videos go up, but I would not say it was that frequent. Come on. You're being a little too generous with your own channel.
The community submission videos for $200 a month.
Okay, but you didn't even give a shit. Like, let's look at how many submission videos he has. He has 1, 2, 2, 2 videos. Like, even before, like, this one, let's see. The last one was this one, and this was, I think, back in February. March. It was March 11th. Okay, this was March. So, from here, which was May, he didn't have a submission until March. Like, yeah, there's some here as well, but, like, let's not kid ourselves here. I mean, he didn't have that many submissions that he uploaded. He had a lot. He claimed, oh, I have a lot of submissions, dude. I have a lot, but he never uploaded them because he did not want to upload them.
Month. It's not gonna work, all right? But if I'm only doing 30 minutes per video and I throw it out there, then it doesn't matter because it's really not taking away. I could easily cram in a 20 to 30 minute, just talking game review before a nighttime stream. You know what I mean? The hell, I could cram it in, right? So that's kind of the options we have here. Now, it seems to me most people in the stream chat right now.
Remember when he said he had to take 1 day off every week? I mean, this is back when he was with Leanna, so he did it for Leanna. But you think that he would kind of keep that in his schedule? But no, he can't. He has to do this every day.
Are saying option 2 sounds good. They're saying, you know what?
Kind of
sucks that this happened, but hey.
Like option 2 does sound better, but it's just kind of so fucking shitty how he's treating the people who watch KO Gaming, and he's just being greedy. He's being greedy. He's trying to squeeze as many pennies as he can from YouTube. Like, he's making, like, again, he claimed that the majority of the money that helps him pay his bills is DSP Gaming and Twitch. So, even if he doesn't do a second stream off Twitch, he has DSP Gaming that brings a lot of money by uploading fucking Ultimate Street Fighter 2. I didn't even think about that. That's what I was thinking about earlier. He like fucking hoards Ultimate Street Fighter 2 matches. He hoards those videos. He hoards them up. So, why doesn't he just upload, like, Ultimate Street Fighter 2 matches during the time that he works on KO Gaming videos? Because if DSP Gaming makes like a lot of money, and fighting games honestly are probably what give him a lot more money than any other game that he plays. Wow. I just thought of that. Wow, guys. You know what? I think DSP should hire me to organize his fucking channels, man. I mean, I have so many good, like, lucrative ideas, dude. Come on.
Rather have a review than not, and the old school reviews were good.
Wow.
So just go back to the old school reviews.
I thought of that, like, it took me, like, 40 minutes in its entirety of this video, but it like that. Wow.
Seems like everyone in stream chat is pretty much saying option 2. A few people are saying option 1.
Option 1 sucks.
Alright.
Those who want option 1
so I don't know.
Terrible people.
Here's what I'll do. I'm going to think about it. Right now, I'm not
That's a
reviewing
joke,
anything. I have to finish Sonic Mania and Agents of Mayhem before I make my decision. But I'm just making this abundantly known to you why this is happening. Okay? I need to keep doing these multiple streams. Because it's really, right now, the Twitch income, the cheers, the bits, the subs, the tips. That's what's keeping me going. YouTube ad revenue has plummeted, and it's been really bad.
Wait, so tips and bits are keeping you going. What about DSP Gaming? So then, if DSP Gaming goes away, what's gonna happen? I don't know, man. I'm confused. I'm already confused. He said not too long ago, like, that he cannot afford to, like, ignore YouTube because he needs to keep DSP Gaming afloat because that's like half his income. Now Twitch is the majority of his income, but he said it's not. I think. Well, actually, no, you already know what I think. You know what I'm gonna say. That he's obviously just saying this shit because he wants to milk his fucking viewers. Because if they dare question DSP Gaming, he'll say, "I need DSP Gaming, dude. I need to focus on it." Which is why I say he'll never forget about DSP Gaming. He'll never stop bitching about YouTube. He will always bitch about it. It will always be a concern of his because he cannot ignore it. He says all this shit so that his fans can continue to give him money, and that's kind of sad because if his fans want to support him, they're gonna support him regardless. I don't think it's an issue that his fans want to support him, but I don't think it's fair for DSP Gaming to kind of act like tell them as if like they're obligated to support him, like that's what I don't like. It's that he keeps talking to them as if like, okay, I need money to pay my bills, guys. Okay, I need bits, I need tips. You guys are paying the bills, okay? Like, it just sounds as if he's kind of alluding to an obligation. He's not directly saying it. He's not. I know someone might say, "Well, he's not saying it directly, Theo. Come on." Yeah, he's not saying it directly. He's not specifically saying, "You need to pay my bills, guys. Come on, where's my money?" But he says it in such a language that implies that creates a little obligation in his slaves' little minds that I need to give him money because he needs to pay his bills because YouTube fucking sucks. Okay, bits, tips, and all this stuff. That's why. Like that's why I've never seen anyone do that before. With their fans, with this and that. Like I've never seen someone like talk to their fans this way about money. Never.
All July, and even this first half of August, it's been really bad. What I'm hoping is this week, because I'm playing 2 new releases, and hopefully to the end of the month, there'll be an increase. I don't know if there will be, but July was terrible, and now it looks like August, the first half, has also been terrible. I need to focus on what's going to keep me here.
Remember when he was hyped up about August? Like, oh, July was awful, it would never end, but now we're in August, dude. Wow.
Doing this daily for you and doing what I love for a living, and that is the live streams. Okay. So, and see, even people in the stream chat right now are saying, John DeArc says, I love the multiple live streams. I agree. And folks, I'm being real with you. I love doing them. Me being here, interacting with you live every day for multiple times, I love it. It's been, in my opinion, it's rejuvenated me. It's gotten me excited again to come to work every day and jump in with gaming with you and have fun.
So before that, he didn't like playing games for people. Like, I gotta play video games for my fucking fans. Fuck, I hate this. Now it's they're giving me money. I love it, dude. Love you guys.
While, for a while there, I was kind of getting really burnt out just doing the YouTube thing. I think this is a better thing for me.
He was getting burnt out. If it was getting burnt out, he would probably put a little more effort into getting another job. Just saying.
And for you. Okay?
Sorry I paused too much, guys.
So, there you have it, folks. That's kind of the deal. I'm going to be trying to do as many streams as I can. And the reviews, I want to continue with them, but they have to change. They can't be those edited reviews for KO Gaming anymore. And I know people on KO Gaming are going to be upset if I upload a review and it's just me talking to the camera, but they're just going to have to deal with it. Because, like I said, I cannot put in that time and effort anymore and then go out of business and not be able to do this daily anymore because of that. That'd be a ridiculous choice.
Wow. What a great guy. What a great YouTube creator. Tell his fans, you gotta deal with it. You gotta deal with this shit.
Okay.
He's the only YouTuber that makes YouTube's issues the viewer's problem. Every other YouTube creator, they might say that it might affect them a little bit, whatever, but they try not to make it into like a burden for the viewer. Phil makes a burden for the viewer. Like, it's like, you don't like this video? Blame YouTube. Fuck it, YouTube. Like, fuck you, man.
Thank you for your feedback. Seems like at least the people on stream like option 2, me talking to the camera and doing the review. However, I'm gonna still think about it. Maybe I'll do some polling. I don't know. Shout out to Alexander Rossi, who did a 10-bit cheer. He says couch reviews took less effort and were more entertaining, in my opinion.
Less effort, more entertaining. Let's think about that for a moment. Less entertainment out of something with no effort. More entertaining with less effort. What? Isn't that what Phil kind of shat on? Like, videos that have no effort and people like... I don't know. That's fucking shit, man. Really? Really? But you know what? Whatever. It is what it is, I guess.
Alright, well... See, that's the thing. I always like doing the couch review because I could just talk directly to you and give you my opinions, but everyone...
But you... What? Let's hear this.
Over the years said, oh, but that's not professional. That doesn't follow the formula for YouTube success, which means you need highly edited content with gameplay intertwined with text overlays and things to justify what you're saying in the video with direct gameplay referencing it at exactly the same time with fancy edited thumbnails. Everyone demanded that I put hours and hours of work.
So how... Okay. So he's trying to say that, oh, me sitting on the couch in front of the camera allow me to talk to you, the viewer, about my thoughts on the game. But if I have to edit, I can't do that, dude. So he cannot do that with edited videos. So that kind of tells me that all his reviews on KO Gaming are fake reviews. They're fake news. Because when you're even editing a video, regardless, you are still communicating to the fucking viewer. What is that? And it's like, and I like how he's mocking people who are giving him like this constructive criticism. But the reason why his edited videos fucking suck is that he felt the need to kind of like make his voice fucking annoying. I don't fuck. God, man, I really am so that alone fried me a little bit. I can't wrap my mind around that fucking thought process. I cannot talk to you, the viewer, with editing a video by having like, a visual representation of what I'm saying. I can't, and text overlays to help allude, but like, he didn't need the fucking text. He did not need that. That's the other thing. The fucking text was god awful. It was too in your face. It took way too much of the fucking screen. It could just be on the bottom of the screen, a little bit more fancy maybe, or not at all. He didn't even need the fucking text. And he's like, oh, I need the text. I need the text center screen, big cheesy font that no one fucking uses. Get the fuck out of here. Oh my god, man. He did not. Oh my god, man. I don't even know if I want to continue listening to this.
Work into my reviews because they said that's the YouTube successful formula.
But no. The way to be successful on YouTube is to put fucking effort. Tons of hours, tons of days. There are people who work on YouTube videos that have taken months, if not years, to make. And they still make videos. And some of them might not be successful, but some of them might be. It's a fucking gamble, but if you love what you're fucking doing, it's fucking worth it. I am just amazed that he thinks that doing edited videos is just enough. It doesn't matter the quality of the edited videos. Just doing edited videos will give you thousands of views. Are you fucking kidding me? Get the fuck out of here. This just shows that he wanted instant success. He thought that he would get instant success by just copying the Homefront Revolution video. Just copying the exact same video and doing it just forever. He thought he would get the same fucking success. That's fucking retarded. Get the fuck out of here.
Okay. Keep in mind that most of the stuff I've ever done for YouTube never adhered to the YouTube successful formula. You know what I mean? But I said, all right, I'll give it a shot. And I did. And I did, right? A whole year, and even more than that, because, you know, about 3-4 months earlier this year, I put that amount of time and effort and work into it. And the only videos that ever...
No, you didn't. I really fucking doubt that. I'm sorry. Maybe in the first few videos it took him that long, but if you do a video consistently, and you do get better. So, you know, the amount of time that it may take a video is gonna get shorter because you get proficient at it. Like, no, I'm sorry. That's not how that works. You don't. Like that's the thing that's just kind of sad with his videos, that they just stagnate. They don't improve because, and he doesn't want to improve them because it takes a lot of time to add more, to think about how to improve a video. If I've talked about this over and over by how he killed his fucking channel, but you know what? I don't really need to say anymore. He did it
took
himself.
off were the negative ones, because that's all anyone wants to see on YouTube. They don't want an honest review. They want drama and negativity and people pissing and shitting on other people because it's a toxic fucking environment.
Yeah,
so I'm not going to put that time and effort into those videos anymore when I'm not going to get any kind of reciprocation that's going to allow me to keep doing this, and it's going to make me basically not, you know, go out of business. Forget it. So there you go. I got one more shout out for Nick's World Order. The 10-bit cheers is your Ultra Street Fighter 2 rage is funny. Too bad people take it too seriously. People take everything too seriously, dude. They really do. And I hate to say it, back...
Okay, as I said this a little bit on Twitter, but like his whole thing with what he said to Evil AJ, like, oh, do this stuff, that blah blah blah. That did not come off as a joke, because first off, usually when he tells a joke, he kind of laughs after what he said. Like, every joke he says, every fucking joke, you can see all in every video, when he tells a joke, he's like, oh, jabroni, he always laughs after a fucking joke, all the time. Did he laugh after he said that? No. Did he have a goofy tone? No. He said it fucking out of rage, and I've said this as well. I don't think he obviously meant it. I think he just said it out of rage. He should have just said that, like, well, I got heated and this and that. But the thing is that he took Ultra Street Fighter 2 too seriously, man. It's kind of funny that he's saying that his viewers take his shit too seriously while he takes Ultra Street Fighter 2 way too seriously. Like, every time he loses. Oh, well, you know what? That would not work in Super Turbo. He's using lag tactics. You need to understand, you little fucking shits. I was even considering, honestly, over the weekend, considering doing a video over his salts in also Street Fighter 2 because it was insane how he shat on his own fucking viewers over it. It's fucking insane.
Back when I started on YouTube almost 10 years ago now, it was a completely different environment where I could joke around and I could say ludicrous things and people understood it was a joke. Now people
No, people still called you out on it, man. It wasn't a big pool of people, but people still called you out for saying racist and vile things. It's and I honestly don't believe that he has a fan base that's weak and soft. I just think that that he has a toxic environment because like they bitch about fucking SJW games and they fucking say transphobic shit, they say homophobic shit, they say racial shit. It's a very toxic chat. I've never seen a chat as toxic as his fucking chat. It's just that probably when he plays a certain game and he says fucking toxic shit, he gets called out easily about it. You know, whatever. He
get so fucking butthurt over just the stupid shit. It's the simplest stuff that it's just out of control. And the bottom line is, in life, alright, there are times to take things seriously. But if someone's just saying something and it's not really hurting anyone and it's joking around, alright, maybe you should just, like, you know, not be so fucking sensitive.
But see, this is the thing that some people kind of don't get. I mean, and this might come off as a little SJW thing for me to say, but take it for what you will. Yeah, as I said, racial humor is fine, depending on the context, depending on the delivery, but the thing is that the reason why people kind of get a little bit more ticked off over that kind of shit is that it kind of nurtures or fosters kind of hurtful people. Like people who are typically malicious and racist can kind of go to that channel and say, look, he said it's fine. I could go to him and he says it's okay, so that means it's okay. And that's kind of the stuff that people don't want. People don't want racist people to kind of validate their racist kind of thoughts with people who might not be intentionally like, you know, it's like if I said like M&Ms are a piece of shit, they're terrible fucking candy. And then someone who hates M&Ms is like, see, he validates my fucking opinion. M&Ms do fucking suck, and there you go. And then they start like kind of using me as a poster boy to kind of to destroy M&Ms as a company. I mean, that's kind of a weird, not really sensical kind of example, but like just replace M&Ms with racial hurtful things. There you go. It's just that that's why people call him out on it, is because when he says these racial things, when he says things that are toxic and all this stuff, it nurtures toxicity within his chat, and this toxicity starts to grow and grow and grow. It's not growing as much from DSP because DSP is a fucking nit at this point, an obscure fucking channel, but it still nurtures toxicity. As I said, like when you go to his chat, you will see kind of like the worst that humanity has to offer within his own fucking chat. BSV is a fucking example of that.
Because that's what a lot of humor and comedy is. People just saying over-the-top stuff. Now, there's a limit to that. You know, people take it too far a lot of the times.
And DSP is one of them. Again, like, look at his fucking, Dead Space 2 nonsense. He went on way too fucking long. I've said this before, it's really, the length of it. He went, like, to me, like, if you're gonna do something as, like, dangerous as fucking Nazi jokes, and you're role-playing as a fucking Nazi, you might want to do for, like, maybe less than a minute. Because I'm telling you, if you go a long period of time, the joke runs out, the joke is dead at that point, and the joke starts to wear off. That's why if you start to abuse a joke and you start saying the same joke over and over, it kind of stops being funny. And that's a thing that DSP does. It's even if the joke is funny, if they just keep hammering that same joke over and over and over, you're not going to laugh at it anymore, and you'll get annoyed. And when you get annoyed, a lot of things come out of that. You start getting a fucking annoyed by this guy. You start thinking, oh, this guy might be racist because, you know, he keeps doing the same fucking joke and the joke isn't funny anymore. I wonder if he really means this. That's why you don't want to fucking hammer in a fucking joke. Same thing with even like making a point, and this video is an example of that.
But I'm just dicking around and having fun and saying ludicrous stuff. Don't take it so goddamn seriously. You know, I'm not actually going to go across the country to someone who played Akuma in Older Street Fighter 2 and rip their head off and bounce it like a basketball and slam dunk it. No, I'm not actually going to do that. It's a joke. Holy.
But it's not even that, like, it's not even that, like, oh, DSP's gonna fucking do it, I know it. It's not even that. It's just that people got annoyed and a little, like, alarmed how fucking detailed and specific that was. I mean, it wasn't too specific, but it was like, dude, you're playing a fucking fighting game. Fucking chill the fuck out.
Holy shit, people are ridiculous these days and age, I swear.
And that kind of just shows that he probably got warned by Twitch stuff, and that's probably why he's like saying all that shit, to be honest. That's probably why he gets triggered, because he's like, because like it's the same thing with like with Blip TV. When he got kicked off that, he was really fucking triggered over that. So, oh well, thank you for watching this video. See you in the next one.